Hey everybody, welcome to the Pause for the Cause. We are going to cover our Pause for the blog today, our second article that we've posted. This one is entitled Individualism, Important to the Collective. Now, I believe that individualism is important to the collective because if we have a society that values its people, then the people will want to take care of that society. So we have almost 8 billion unique individual people on this planet. And while it is important to maintain harmony for everyone, we need to allow people to be themselves. This is why the founding fathers included a lot of the plans that they did for our country. So it's an important part of society to be able to strive to provide a better life for the people that you love. Capitalism, in theory, is the answer for this. However, the current system's broken and it's in need of repair. So the reason that capitalism is broken is because there's no real checks and balances for the economic disparity that it creates. So corporations are exponentially growing into monopolies and consuming any potential competition. So I've known for years that the final piece to the puzzle to get this corrected is to find a way to implement a maximum wage in a manner that doesn't hinder growth and doesn't cause problems to the actual essence of capitalism. So just before my 40th birthday this year, while dealing with an extremely stressful situation that happened to be caused by corporate overreach, I had an epiphany. So we've given too much control to corporations, and we the people need to take back some of that control for the sake of our future generations. So I was able to identify from an early age that the main underlying problem in society is the economic disparity that exists from the top to the bottom. So it's the true cause for the unrest that we've seen growing recently. So corporations have destroyed the U.S. tax code with lobbying efforts. They want to provide themselves with tax cuts and deductions. So the media portrays race as the driving force behind our problems. However, the true villain is actually greed. So corporate greed has become the norm. Why? Because capitalism depends on people's desire to innovate and create to better their own lives for financial gain. Unfortunately, it also allows for corporations to just consume other businesses and collect all the power for themselves. I'd like to put something in perspective for you. I worked for a corporation for almost 15 years, with over a decade of that time spent resolving C-level executives for the CEO, CFO, CSO, board of directors. Commonly had to take care of the friends accounts and things like that. We also handled escalations that came up from the vendor centers, from our internal centers, from our directors. There's a lot of different places that we handled. We even handled it from government entities like the FCC, the BBB, AGO. So well versed in the problems that would be escalated to that level. So when I left the company, I made $25.25 an hour. That's $52,520 a year. My CEO, with 5 years less tenure, he made $54,914,015 in total compensation for just 2020. It's over 1,000 times more, which means he averaged more money every day. $150,000. That's that's more money than most employees make over a 2 to 5 year time span. So his total compensation, when broken down using every single hour in the year, is over $6,200 an hour. So if we assume he's only working 75% of the time every day, so 18 hours a day he's working, he makes over $8,300 an hour. Now, if we assume that he's anywhere close to that 40-hour work week, and we use a 40-hour work week to break it down, he was paid $26,400 an hour. That's insane. When people are born into money, they can't understand what it's like to be born poor. Just like people who are born poor can't fathom the responsibility that comes along with that much money. This is because of the size of the gap that exists. So we have to close that gap down. We have to make sure that people are compensated fairly and that all of the wealth does not end up concentrated with a small percentage of individuals. This is a big part of what we're doing with our Fix for Capitalism. We're advocating an adjustable rate income tax that's based on the lowest paid employee's salary. It's set up in a manner that allows it to scale automatically and indefinitely. And the best thing is it doesn't cap anyone's earning potential. It just levels the playing field a little bit. So I'd like to invite you over to www.pauseforthecause.com. If you feel like you can support this agenda, then please spread the word, share it with your friends and family members. So I understand how valuable your time is. I would like to thank you for it. I do truly appreciate you spending the time to watch this video, or to read the article, or sending the links out, sharing it. So it's greatly appreciated. And if you do share it, just go ahead and share. Use the hashtags Pause for the Cause, hashtag the Fix for Capitalism, and let's get the word out. Let's get this fixed for everybody. Okay, thanks guys. Y'all have a great day.